So hey you guys, I am back. I know it's been a little while since I've done the last TT talks. Y'all excuse my hair. Y'all don't know why I look a mess in a minute. Different kind of setting. Just kind of testing it out. It's hot, okay? But I have the air off because noise interference and all of that. But I just wanted to hop on real quick and say Happy New Year. For starters, Happy New Year. We're walking into this new year with positive vibes, positive energy, just to shine some light on a new year, bringing it in with positivity and just motivation, because we've been through a lot these past 2 years. Let's be honest. These past 2 years have been, not the move. So with everything going on, with COVID still around and us seeing no real end to COVID, like it's just trying to find a new norm in all of this. Like there's no normal right now. So I just wanted to bring on some positivity. So life update. I had my first full boot camp today. This is actually technically my second boot camp for my business. So as I said I was doing, I'm coming in the year swinging, full force. Not really trying to be on the what's going on type wave, just really just staying in my own lane, minding my business, minding literally my business. This year is just fully about pressure, and today was just confirmation for me. Like everything, I wasn't too stressed out, like just being appreciative of where you are in life. So this year I decided to fully dedicate myself to my business, because my goal is still to work for self, to be fully fully self-employed. So as we know, each year we have New Year's resolutions and all of that and goals we want for the year. Please go now, set the tone for your year. If you start to feel some pressure after you set the tone for your year, just keep going, trust your process. And that's one thing that I feel like we kind of get away from, is just trusting the process. A lot of times when you make plans for stuff, or you write out your vision for a year, a month, a week, most times as soon as you write out that vision, the devil gonna catch wind of it and you're gonna start to have issues. You're just gonna start going through things that's blocking you on that process, things that's stopping you from moving forward with your vision or with your desire or whatever it is you want to do. So just remember that when you start to feel the pressure and you start to feel things get hard and things start to go wrong, after you've already established your year, where you want it to go, your goals, short term, long term, even if it's not just for this year, whatever it is that you're striving to do, if you start to feel those blocks, those attacks, constant things going wrong, you're in a bad mood most days, trust the process, push past that. Like literally, I wish people would truly understand that anything that you're passionate about and you're going for is going to take sacrifice and discipline to the utmost extent. There are going to be days where you don't want to do it. You want to say, forget it, I don't want to do this no more, I just want to just live in peace. And okay, if that's not really your passion, then fine. But if it's truly your passion, those days where you feel that way, you have to push past it. Because even going up to this boot camp, I wanted to cancel it a couple times, because I'm like, dang, like every Sunday I'm gonna be tired. And see, that's just us psyching ourselves out before we even start. And a lot of times we say we want something, we have the work ethic and the drive to do it, but it's not until you actually start doing it that you truly learn what your work ethic is and how strong you are mentally to handle challenges while you're trying to accomplish something. So there are going to be so many blocks, so many roadblocks, so many things that the devil is going to try to throw in your way when you're trying to achieve or accomplish something. Just remember that things are going to get hard, but you have to trust the process. Trusting the process isn't just meaning, oh, well, I'm going to have to go and organize this day, or this day I'm going to have to write out my books, and the next day I'm going to have to plan for my month. No, trusting the process is going through the hard days and still believing that it's going to come to pass, that you're going to reach your full potential, and that the goal and the destiny God has for you is still going to come to pass, no matter what that hard day looks like. And a lot of times you hear people say that, and Of course, on the internet, most times we clip things so that you can hear the most important part, which is why I started TT Talks, because I wanted to give everyone the real, especially while I was going through the process of starting my business, getting it off the ground, and becoming fully self-employed, because this is the side of business that people really don't talk about or show. So, and I'm gonna just be real with y'all, like starting a business and you really want to do it fully on your own, you're gonna be broke, you're gonna be tired, and you're gonna be mad some days, you're gonna be irritated some days, but you gotta remember the end result. You gotta have tunnel vision for real. It's gonna be so many distractions, so many things coming against you. I encourage you to truly have tunnel vision, because you're gonna need it in order to succeed. With that being said, I know I just said a lot, but today we had our first boot camp, and it was a really good turnout. We had more people than my first event, which was way better, but I'm so grateful even for that first event, for the practice I got standing in front of people. Because if you know me, I do not like public speaking. I don't like being in front of crowds. I don't like a lot of attention just focused on me all the time. I'm an introvert. So because I'm an introvert, I don't like being in the spotlight. But I've noticed a lot of times, like when I am in the spotlight, it flows with me. So, but is that rain? No. But just being in the spotlight, being yourself, it makes it easier. So if you're struggling with speaking in front of people, or just being the center of attention to demo something, working out, dancing, singing, public speaking, whatever it is, just be yourself. Comedy, be yourself. Like, you never know who's watching you and what you can do until you put yourself out there. And it was a challenge for me, because yes, I can speak in front of people, I just do not like doing it. I hate it. My stage fright is terrible. I have extreme stage fright. I hate being in front of crowds. It's not anxiety, I don't like being in front of the crowds. I've always been shy, but straight to the point. Let me fix that, because sometimes people can be shy but timid, or shy, they won't bite back. But see, I'm the type of shy, I like to stay to myself, quiet, out the spotlight, and then when somebody says something to me, then the whole volcano just erupts. So I try my best to just stay out the mix, but I can't do that anymore. I have to put myself in the mix. So now, going forward, we'll be doing a boot camp every Sunday now. So now that I'm more busy, I have to be more disciplined in my planning, my training, as well as even my social media platforms. So don't worry, TT Talks will not suffer. It would just be another outlet for me, just to be myself, be real, and show you guys what I'm doing. So I know this is not my business page, but real quick, if you would like to join the weekly cardio glute class with me, Coach TT, you can just go to my website. I'll insert my website if you like to sign up. It's $25 a month for the weekly classes, or $10 per class if you decide to pay as you come. Anybody who signs up will also receive a nutrition guide. So yes, I just wanted to encourage you guys, keep pushing. It's gonna get hard, and when people say that, it comes off soft. You hear people say it's gonna get hard, but then when you go through it, it's a different type of hard. When you hear people say it's gonna get hard, and your first thought is, okay, maybe I'd be a little iffy on the money sometimes. Okay, maybe customers will be slow. Okay, maybe my content will be slow. Maybe, no, baby. If it is truly your passion, this is something you want to do to help people build generational wealth. Listen, I'm gonna just say, not only am I working towards being self-employed, breaking generational curses, which has to do a lot with healing myself, going over things and dealing with things that I've suppressed over the years, healing from those things. It's backtracking for real, because if you don't go back and deal with those things, not only can they affect your life, they can affect your business endeavors and everything else, the way people handle you, the way you handle people. So breaking generational curses, building generational wealth, working at 8 to 5, training clients. I'm not gonna say trying to have a social life, but trying to eat healthy. Let's just say that, okay? And for those who don't know, when I train my clients, it's never we go to the gym, we train, you go home, you eat, and you won't hear from me. Training is a consistent job, okay? You have to keep up with your clients. I watch my clients' social media platforms, and maybe not all of them, but whichever one I'm connected to, I watch them because that tells me how they're living their lives. It shows me the things they like to eat, and we may be able to modify some of those things based on what I'm seeing on their pages, especially if it's something that they post consistently. So with my clients, I do consistent advice, motivation, in-person training. So I'm training with you one-on-one. On top of that, I'm watching your nutrition, your water intake, your recovery, your rest days, all of that. You think multiple people working at 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. On the weekends now, we have a cardio glute class. So, and this is not complaining, just kind of give you an idea of what it takes, because truly it's a sacrifice to run a business for yourself. Like, I'm learning to network now. So now I have to fit social events into my schedule. Like, some kind of way I'm going to have to network. And even just from today, I met a few people that were, you know, really good. Just from meeting Miss Barbara, the owner of CMB Entertainment Studios. She's an amazing person. Just the whole venue, everything, just it went so smoothly. She took really good care of us. If you're ever looking for a venue, whether it's a reception, a party, anything, like if you're looking for a venue and you want someone who's going to be professional and take care of you, check out CMB Entertainment Studios in Pooler, Georgia. That's 1057 US Highway 80, Pooler, Georgia, 31322, I believe. But it's right across the street from Fun Zone. It's a nice spot. It's very spacious. I'll insert a clip. And yeah, you guys, they'll take good care of you. Let Miss Barbara know Terica sent you. So, or TT. But yeah, I just wanted to hop on real quick and give you guys just a face-to-face update on what I have going on. One of my friends who, she actually messages me consistently to check in, and I appreciate her so much. She asked me what I was doing for mental health. And honestly, right now, I'm in my work. I cry before I train most days. If I'm working out myself, I'll sit in the car for 10 minutes before I go in the gym. I'll cry. I'll talk to my mom. I'll talk to God, and then it makes me feel better. It's my way of healing, because I can't get into a therapist right now. So that's my way of venting. I talk to God a lot. You know, right now I haven't gotten back to the traditional on my knees praying, Father God. Right now, like, I am in the trenches with God. Me and God, we trying to pull us out. He really, like, right now, I just talk to God regular. I come to God and I say, yo, JC, Christ, God, my Lord and Savior. And I know y'all seen me talk like that previously on TT Talks about my old job. I still talk that way. To God. Me and God, my mom taught me to talk to God regular. Like, let him know what's going on with me, how I'm feeling. It's okay to talk to him like that. Yes, you should still address him with respect. I ain't saying get down there and start be like, yo, like, that ain't cool. That's not cute. Like, I really am in a space of healing, and I can feel it, because I'm no longer suppressing anymore. When I feel things, I let them out. If I feel things, I cry it out. I'll talk about it, whatever I need to do, but I don't hinder myself from healing by suppressing things like I used to. So change is good. Change is actually good. I've never been against change. I'm always open to change, because change is how we get better. It's how we grow. So be open to change and be open to a challenge. On your journey, just be open to a change and be open to a challenge. As far as my overthinking, an update on that, I will say this, in this season that I'm in, especially with everything I've gone through with losing mom, I don't necessarily overthink right now, because the main thing that's on my mind right now is my mama. Like, if I'm sitting in silence, she's on my mind. I'm thinking about her. If I'm sitting in silence, I'm definitely thinking about her. But I haven't been overthinking too much. I did overthink a little bit with the boot camp. I was a little stressed behind it, but it didn't last long. So yeah, we're healing. I understand that it's going to be a process. I understand that it's not going to happen overnight. And even with these good days that I have, I'm still going to have bad days. So it's okay to cry. It's okay to be angry some days. Just make sure on those days when you're angry, you're praying and you're knowing why you're angry. You're understanding more than just you lost someone, more than just, you know, it's hard, I'm hurting. Why? What triggered you this day? Why did you wake up in this mood? What can you do tomorrow to make yourself feel better? What can you do to continue working on your healing? That's what you have to do. Like I tell people all the time, happiness is a choice. And I talk about this a lot because even in the beginning when mom passed, like I would have a good day or I may be in the mood to laugh or somebody may make me laugh. And I will honestly feel guilty because I'm like, the nerve of me to have a good day and my mom isn't here anymore. The nerve of me to have a good day or laugh and she can't laugh with me anymore. And that's how it felt in the beginning. And I feel like that's one of the things about grief that people really don't talk about is the fact that it's okay to have a good day. It's okay to smile. And in the beginning, the guilt that you feel is just like, it's just your body trying to process, your mind is trying to process the fact that this person isn't here anymore. Like death is one of those things you'll never fully understand. Death is one of those things that I would never embrace or understand. Like I get that that's where we're all headed, but at the same time, it's just like when it happens, it's like, whoa, because it's never when you expect it. Not saying that somebody would expect it, but we expected my mom to live through her old age and see our grandkids. I haven't even had my first kid. So yeah, like we expected her to be here to live through that, but it's okay. You know, she raised us to trust God, believe in God in everything that we do, no matter what it looks like, no matter how we feel, always trust God. And that's what we're doing. So mentally, I'm getting better. I train a lot and I talk to God a lot and I pray a lot and I work. Like that's the only thing that's keeping me afloat. It's just making sure that I don't want to say sit in my feelings, because it's okay to sit in your feelings, which is what I do whenever I have my moments of crying and breaking down before the gym or if it's before bed. Like I have moments where I cry. It's okay to sit in your feelings, but don't stay there. Don't sit in your feelings too long, because let me tell you, that's dangerous. Because if you're sitting in your feelings, you already know that you feel bad before you get there. So when you sit in your feelings, you need to figure out why you're feeling that way, what you can do to make yourself better, cry it out, talk to God. And then after you're done, once those tears dry up and you feel yourself not crying anymore, don't think back and start thinking back to the thing that made you cry. Think about things that brings you peace, happiness. For me, you know, I think about all the positive conversations me and mom had, all the things that I told her that I would do, and that pushes me to come out of that. Because yes, we have to mourn them, we have to grieve, or even if it's not death that you're dealing with, if it's just something in life that's hard, whether it's depression, anxiety, friendships, family, relationships, whatever it is, work. When you sit in your feelings, sit there, but get up. Get up. You got to make sure you get up. So once you're done sitting in your feelings, get up, meditate, feed yourself positive energy, read your Bible, pray, speak positive to yourself, speak positive affirmations to yourself. Just do things that's going to make you smile, make you feel good on the inside. Because if you're just sitting in your feelings, misery loves company, okay? So if you're just sitting in your feelings and you just crying, you just crying and thinking about the things that's wrong. But if you're sitting in your feelings, figure out why you're crying, figure out why you feel that way, and then change it. You got to get up and change it. It's more than just, you know, okay, I'm going to change it tomorrow thinking about it. No, you have to actively get up and change it. After you finish sitting in your feelings, get up, listen to a positive message, whether it be a song, whether you read a book, whether it be a scripture or your favorite quote. Feed your mind something positive. So even if it's, especially if it's before bed, never go to bed sitting in your feelings. Never go to bed just because that's going to roll over into your next day. However you fall asleep determines how well you rest. And if you are not resting well, when you wake up, you're going to feel it. So I'm going to leave you with this nugget. Sit in your feelings, but get up, girl. Get up. And that is coming from me, TT, the overthinker, the introvert, the suppressor, the extreme independent. Yeah, sit in your feelings, but get up, girl. So with that being said, I am just here. My friend actually got me this shirt. My sister, well, she don't like when I call her my friend. So my sister from another Mr. Kamiko shirt, and it says, "Just a girl building her empire." And I love this shirt because it's so true. It's so true. As soon as I got it, she bought it for me for Christmas. As soon as I got it, I was like, yeah, that's definitely me. She know me. Sis know me, okay? But yeah, just surround yourself with positive people. Surround yourself with things that make you happy, that make you smile. And yeah, you know, you guys, life does not stop. You know, every day we can wake up sad, hurt, depressed, and angry, but the truth is life does not stop, and we got to keep going. And you know, we say that, and sometimes people may feel like we're just inconsiderate or just cold. Like, no, we understand that life ain't gonna stop. You know, once you get an understanding that life doesn't stop, you learn to heal through the things and work through the things that are hard, that's sent to stop you in your tracks. And don't get me wrong, I was stopped in my tracks for a good month. But in that, I felt myself falling into depression and having anxiety and anger and trust issues and all that other extra stuff that I had already started healing from earlier in the year. I had started going through the process of healing from those things, you know, just mentally being in a better place. And for that to happen, it triggered a lot of things in me. Losing mama triggered a lot of things in me, and I realize now, like, I have no choice but to deal with them, because she's not here to say, Terica, calm down. She's not here to say, you know, give me any advice on anything in life when it comes up, you know. So instead of having triggers, I'm going to start healing from things so that I can move forward, just in life in a mentally healthy way. So that's my update, gems.